morning, everyone. It's Amy, and I just felt like vlogging today while I make my coffee. It's late morning, and the first day of spring. Let me show you what spring looks like in a minute, after I get my coffee. But my husband and I, well, actually, he was sick first, and he had the flu. He was so sick, and he had it for about a week. Today was his first day back at work, and he gave it to me, which is no fun. And we finally are on medication, and I think I'm on day 3. Yes, I'm on day 3 of antibiotics, so I think day 3 is when you start feeling somewhat normal. But I didn't seem to get it as bad as he did. Let me put this in the fridge. But I'm going to try not to show you anything around here because it's such a mess, because none of us has had the energy to do anything. So I'm not going to take you to the floor because it's filled with dog toys all over the place. And I don't know, it's just, but I do feel like vlogging today for some reason, so I must be getting better. I did want to share my knit crate and my finished blanket. So I'm going out to the, I don't know what to call this, the sunroom. It's really kind of like a living room, but it's my favorite room. And I gotta watch out for showing you too much snow, because the landmines, if you know what I mean, are really bad. But yes, this is the first day of spring. I was on my snowmobile once this year. It's just so darn cold. I don't know what it is. So that's our neighbors actually over there, but they're only up in the summertime. So it's nice to be somewhat secluded because most of the people here are summertime, but it's nice. We feel like it's our spot so that when they come back up, it's like, hey, this is our spot. But I just put out bird seed and some suet cakes for the birds. My husband doesn't like me to feed the birds because the dog goes nuts against the windows, which he actually built this room. So I don't know. No, the scratches aren't too bad on the windowsill, but the squirrels are starting to come out, and that's what the dog goes crazy over. And I just let him out like 5 minutes ago, and there's no sign of him anywhere. He's really starting to wander. And he's 7 months old, but I'm afraid, he knows where he is, but I'm afraid about cars going down the road up there. I think he's okay, but I don't know. We're thinking about one of those electric fences, but not the kind you put into the ground. If anyone knows about this, they have electric fences now that it comes from a central box, and you place it in the the radius that you want your. It's a big circle around this central box that will cover, make an invisible fence. I guess you can adjust the radius. I forget what the farthest measurement goes, but it's not bad. It's quite a long ways, and we don't know what he's going to do in the water this summer, whether he's going to like to swim or not. But I'm sure when he sees everybody else swimming, it'll be hard for him not to swim. But I don't know, so far he's not interested in water or, puddles, things like that. He doesn't get into them. I thought I just saw him down there. No, I don't think so. So anyway, I also thought this, what do you call it? This invisible fence would be great, because we go camping and we have a camper, and it would be great just to take to our campsite and set it up. And once he gets used to the, the diameter that he can go, I think he would be a lot better off and a lot safer. So, yeah, we have some birds at the feeder. I saw a female cardinal, and I never see cardinals here. But it just came and was looking on the ground, and then it flew away. But mostly chickadees. There's a junco down there. That's a junco. They're ground feeders. Nuthatches. I don't see one right now. Those are all, whoops, I'm zeroed in too much for you. Nuthatches, chickadees, what are those yellow birds? Finches, and tufted titmice. So that's it for our birds, pretty much. There's a, oh, it took off. But anyway, let me get my coffee, and I just wanted to reiterate the first day of spring. I mean, I see grass down there, but it is 20 degrees. 20 degrees. This blue spot is the outdoor temperature, 20, and this is the wind chill. Now, yesterday that was like 1 because we had such strong wind. So crazy. So let me take you around to, oh, my blanket. I'm going to show you my finished blanket. This is my crocheted color block blanket. I finished it just in time because I used it for my blanket when I was on the couch. I lived in this spot. I'm going to drape it over the couch. It's probably big enough for a queen size, I mean a twin bed. And I'm going to show you the type of yarn. There it is. It's lemon lime, that color is, and then this is called baby teal. I think of it more as a blue, and then the white. And where is my, oh, it's over here, hang on. Okay, but it was very easy to make, and it went really quickly because it's a super bulky. And this is the yarn, Bernat Baby Blanket. I didn't do the pattern on there because I'm just learning, and I just did the same stitch over and over again. I can't even remember what that stitch is called. Double crochet? Triple crochet? I don't know, I liked it because it was more of a solid pattern, kind of like knitting, and it didn't have a lot of holes in it. So this is, yeah, super bulky, and it calls for a size K hook, but I tried the K and I didn't like it, so I went way up to a P, and which is close to the biggest hook you can get for crochet. So that's, it took me about a week, and I didn't work on it constantly. I mean, a lot of people crochet a lot faster. It would be a couple days, but I wasn't rushing. But I love the colors. I love, my husband wanted it to be smaller stripes, but I'm like, no, I just want something different. So I made it the color block, and it's really nice. It's polyester, but it feels kind of like fleece. It's nice and soft. My cat loves it too, but she gets her toenails caught in it. And then I have to rescue her. Her claws, not her toenails. So let me take you over, and I'm going to show you my Knit Crate subscription. Whenever I pull out a chair to sit down, look who's on it. Hi, Cinder. How you doing? So she likes being around everybody, but under the chair, she just is away enough so that the dog can't muckle onto her. He really does love her. So before I get into the Knit Crate, I wanted to quickly share what I did last night as a sign that I was getting better. I got my new Tilda pads out, my 12 by 12 Tilda pads that I just recently bought from Art Attack Supply. And I thought, you know, after watching videos and getting totally inspired. You know, when you're sick, you can't do much besides watch videos. At least that's what I do. So last night I started getting better, and I took, in each of these pads, there's a, like a punch-out page, and then there's actually there's 3 punch-out pages, and there's 3 cut-apart pages. So I did one of each. For this one, this is the punch-outs for one sheet. There's quite a few there. I didn't count them, but there's quite a bit. And I put them in the baggie. And then these are the cut-apart ones. It's a bunch of labels and different types of journaling tags. So I did that with All That Is Spring. And then I've got Country Escape, which is retired. So I'm really glad I got it. And this is the punch-out page. Roses and swallows. And this is the cut-apart page. Which I really love this cut-apart page because it was easy to cut apart, number one, but it's some great journaling pieces. So that was that. And I still had energy to go to my third pad, which is Happiness is Homemade. I hope I'm not too shaky, guys. I just didn't feel like a tripod today. So this is the Happiness is Homemade, and these Tilda dolls, I'm still trying to get used to these Tilda dolls, but these such little heads, and I don't know. I'm trying to get used to thinking that they could actually be cute, but it hasn't hit me yet. These are the punch outs, and this is the sheet of them there. So there's a lot. And then the cut aparts are here, which was interesting to cut out those wings. I realized I'm a little challenged at cutting. Should have talked to my kindergarten teacher and said, I should have had more experience with cutting. But anyway, it's done. I felt like I could get back to somewhat to normal after my sickness, so that was a good little project. I could sit while my husband was watching a movie. So let's get to my knit crate. They changed their policy. They don't have bi-monthly anymore, which I'm kind of bummed about because since I've been crocheting, I didn't finish my last month's knit crate, and I'll show you that also. But this came just the other day. I was surprised because I'm like, don't tell me they're switching me over to monthly, because they said you could be grandfathered in and continue to receive one every other month if you were already had a subscription like that. But anyway, this is the yarn. This is beautiful yarn. It's kind of a rich chocolate brown color. It has a little pink to it, as it's showing on the, whoa, look at that color change. Well, that's not the color at all. Let me see if it changes when I put it up here. Nope. Well, it's a really beautiful chocolate brown, and here it looks gray. But maybe it'll change as I get. Let's see what it's. Aran Scrumptious, it's called. 45% silk and 55% merino. So I got 2 skeins of that. And let me see if I can find my card. It always comes with a card. This is the card. And it says, this deliciously soft, plump, and shiny yarn is a delight to work with and a treat to wear. The silk provides a sheen certain to make any project come alive. And it is. It's very soft. Oh, there's the color brown. It's really nice. It's kind of like a rose brown. Up, and then it changes again. So anyway, that's the yarn, and with it comes the pattern is called Filkins pattern and Kenwin hat and cowl pattern. So I didn't like the Filkins pattern. You can see on the left, it's like this scarf with circles, knit circles. I wasn't too fond of that. So I printed it out just to keep in my knitting binder, but I made, I got this one out. This is the cowl, and it's got some, I think it's got some cables in it, and the hat. I'm going to read what that says. The Filkins linked circles form a memorable, quirky wrap. The strings of circles are knitted together as you go, so no seaming is required. And then the hat and cowl, squishy Aran yarn, knitted into beautiful lace and cables, gives this set maximum style and coziness. So that's the one I'm going to do. And then the fun extra is Baby Bagu. It's a nylon tote by Bagu. And this is what it looks like. And it's about 4x4 or 5x5. It folds up. It's got some cute little puppies on there. And what it does, and I don't know if I'm going to unfold it, but it unfolds into this cute little, like, market tote. Perfect for your lunch, a 6-pack, a trip to the corner market, weighs less than 2 ounces, machine washable. So that was nice. And then the, let's see, the fun, that was the fun extra. And then the soothing extra, lemon wafer bites by Dolcetto Petites. Only 100 calories, no trans fat. Take one bite and you'll fall in love with these zesty lemon cream filled cookies. All natural baked cookie meets heavenly taste. Enjoy. And my gosh, it's not in there. I think that we must have eaten it. We did. Actually, I gave half to my husband. So, hey, 50 calories isn't too bad to enjoy, but it was so good. They were just little airy little pillows, and they had like a lemon cream inside, and they were just so good. So I don't even have the wrapper to show you. So sorry about that. And the funny thing, talking about cookies, if you watched my last video, I was meal prepping, and I started this regimen. Oh, there's the dog back. Good for you, Red. Oops. Okay, I don't know what he's gonna do. So, anyway, I was meal prepping, and my whole goal was not only to have more free time to craft, but it was also to have my calories all measured out. And I was, working at 1,200 calories per day. So that was all great. And then we got sick, and the last thing I could do was look at that healthy food. I mean, I didn't have any appetite. But when I did want to eat, I wanted just junk food. A salad or a smoothie in the morning. Anything was just like yuck, So needless to say, all that healthy food is still in my fridge. I'm probably going to have to throw it out because I was too lazy to even freeze it. I made a big pot of minestrone soup, which turned out great, and I just never froze it. So I don't know. It's one of those things I just didn't want to deal with. So I might have to go in there today and clean out the fridge. But what I meant to get to the point here is my husband lost 7 pounds during the time he was sick, and knowing my luck, I'll probably gain. And I'm looking up the driveway, and there is Red. Yep, going up towards the road, which he knows he shouldn't be up there. So I'm going to knock on the window and yell at him, and I will be right back. Well, he came down the driveway, but now he is somewhere else. At least he's not up in the road. I wanted to show you what my previous kit looks like knit up. It was this Noro yarn, which looks like that in the skein. And I started a pair of wristlets, and this is what, this is the, looks very small, but this is, goes around your wrist, and then this is the pattern, which isn't hard. It's just that you have to keep track of which row you're on, and else it'll throw the whole thing off, and I can't stand when I'm off by like one stitch and the pattern just goes crazy. So anyway, that's I love the way it looks knit up, but I'm just, I don't know, keep on working on this or get a whole blanket done with crochet. So that's why I kind of took a detour and switched to crochet for a while, and yeah, got a whole blanket done in a week, which is sitting right over there, and which is might be calling my name shortly. So I hope this this antibiotic kicks in today. So, because I know like around day 3, I think I mentioned this already, you start feeling a little bit better. But the reason being is this weekend is my husband's birthday, and it's a big milestone. And he dragged himself into school today to go to school, and because he's a teacher, he's kind of like an assistant principal, and technology. And I'm sure everyone is planning a big party for him, or he thinks. I know they were planning something. Excuse my feet, but I just had to relax. So he went in today, and I said, you know, if you go in today and you're still sick, they're going to think you just went in for your party. There he is. He knows if he comes in, he might get a treat. Hi, Red! Hi, Red! Let's see what he looks like at the door. Hi, you Redsky! Hello. Look at him. He's such a good dog. He's a handful, but he is a good dog. I'll let you in a sec. So what I was saying, my husband's birthday party at school probably today. And tonight I got him tickets for this Elton John concert. It's not the real Elton John, but it's a remake, a guy who's just, it's just like him. And, you know, does all the mannerisms, has light show, all this. And it's right in town, and I got tickets, and I'm thinking, oh, please, don't tell me that money's going down the drain. But we might make it tonight. I don't know. He's going to feel better than I am, but I don't know, after a full day at work, he might need to take a nap before we go, and that's not until 7:30, which is usually when we start conking out for the day. So time will tell, and then tomorrow night, where my kids and a bunch of us are going to meet at a restaurant and celebrate his birthday there. So that's tomorrow. I'm hoping that we'll all feel back to normal by then. So that's it. I want to tell you, I've watched so many YouTube videos. I'm back into the inspiration of card making and doing all that again, and altering and doing tags, and I got a few stamps I want to do some coloring on and stuff like that. So I don't know what I'll be getting to today. If I go down to the scrap room, that means I have to go down now and turn on the pellet stove and plug in the little electric heater and get it warmed up. But then the dog can't come down there because he gets into everything. So I got to leave the dog up here. So it's constant going up and down checking, and it's like, oh, do I want to bother? But I'll let you know what I get involved in. So I think that is it for now, guys. Did I say everything I wanted to? I think I did. And breakfast? I don't know. I'm not really in the mood. It's probably like 9:30, and I don't know what I want. When you're sick and you just don't know. Nothing tastes good. So it's almost like, why bother? But like I said, with my luck, I'll gain weight, and even if I don't eat, that's usually just my luck. So I hope this wasn't too boring for you guys. I just felt like I needed to talk to you. And since I've been watching so much YouTube lately, I felt like I just wanted to get on and say hi. So, hope your first day of spring is warm and sunny and full of flowers blooming and birds singing and everything like that. And we will talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.